Hello, welcome back to another video. Ever since coming together in October of last year, this new look MIBR roster has picked up many fans, but it seems that this brief era of renaissance for the MIBR brand is coming to an end. Kogu, Lucasung, Leo Drunky and VSM's contracts have all expired as of the start of January, so this means that they are all free agents now. We've had it confirmed by the players, essentially, that they will not be re-signing, as they've all put out tweets saying, "Thank you MIBR," indicating to us it's the end. Kogu, in his departure, has announced that he is basically confirmed. He says he's found a stable and set six-man team, and for this six-man team or lineup, he wants to find an org and continue competing, which is great because Kogu, as a coach, is awesome to watch. He brings a lot of veteran leadership into the scene, and it's something we really want to keep around. It's good to see him still pushing forward as a coach. The rumours that we know, the rumours that we've heard and have been circling, is that he's going to be putting together a team consisting of essentially all the guys from MIBR who just left, plus the two guys who are still on there, whose contracts expire in June of this year, and then we'll be signing Henny as the sixth player, not as the sixth man, but as the sixth player on the team. This would be pretty nuts. If you think about the team we've seen so far, they have great firepower, great chemistry, they show a lot of passion and belief in themselves. If you add in a player like Henny who can rekindle his partnership, let's say, with his brother, because they have been, prior to 2019-ish, they have played on every team as a duo. You know, back when it was the original Immortals or the Nautem Como team, or even before then when they were younger, they've always played together, so they'll be reunited. Henny bringing in a lot of firepower, and their sixth man is said to be VSM. VSM is capable of some impressive things, and if you take him and play him in the same way Nivera plays in Vitality, where he comes in for one or two maps, has massive amounts of impact, gets really, all the freedom he wants to make massive plays, this could be one of the most explosive teams in the scene. I mean, even more so than the current roster we've seen on MIBR. Now, who could potentially sign them? Realistically, in this scene, is a bit questionable. We don't have that many big brands still here who don't have teams. Everyone who's lost their teams has since moved on and don't seem to be that interested in coming back. But it's not just a weird position for the players and this new roster they formed. The organization they've just left, Immortals, who owned the brand of MIBR, if you didn't know, are now stuck in a position where the Made in Brazil brand doesn't make sense without a Brazilian team. But there are no Brazilian teams to sign right now. Even if Furia do let Henny go for whatever reason, as the rumours suggest, it's highly unlikely they're going to let the rest of their team all leave as well. So I don't think MIBR is going to be a big name going forward. What is far more likely is that Immortals will go back to being Immortals, and they will pick up a different team, probably in Europe with the way the scene is, and continue on from there. An interesting dilemma on this new Brazilian team, which will star both KNG and Henny in the starting lineup, is how they're going to balance the AWP role. It was already a point of confusion for many fans when KNG was initially signed to MIBR playing alongside Fallen, because they're both primary AWPers, right? So if Henny comes into the team, and we know he's not going to be a rifler, he never has been, and never will be likely. So where do the two mesh? Is KNG going to cede a lot of ground? Because he has been the in-game leader. He has been willing to take those sacrifices so far. It does feel a bit suboptimal to take the AWP out of KNG's hands. This is an incredibly risky move by these players, but it's one that could pay off massively if they manage to attract the right organization. Personally, as a fan of the game, I'm very excited to see what this team does. If they do manage to get signed, it'd be brilliant, because they are one of the most interesting groups of players to watch, as well as one of the most fun groups to watch. They have so much fun when they play. They pull off so many highlight reel clips when they're really feeling it, jumping up and down, screaming, dancing. It's the funnest vibe from any Counter-Strike team in the world. So hopefully they do get picked up. Hopefully they do find a new place. My recommendation for Immortals remains, I think, as it was a long time ago before they decided to make the Brazilian team that we have just seen die. Go and buy Heroic. They're pre-built, they're quality, and if one of the players starts underperforming or wants to leave, you have quite the depth of talent pool to choose from, seeing as they are from Denmark. If there was ever a risk to take in World Counter-Strike right now, it'd be on Heroic and the Danish scene. Well, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment to tell me what you think. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. That's it for this one. Goodbye.